Hello everyone, Darren Rawlings for Emerging Civil War. Now we're doing a special little video series for you that we are calling ECW Authors Get Illustrated. Over the last half year or so, several of our authors, contributors and good friends contributed volumes to a series published by Casemate Publishing in collaboration with Savas Beatie called Casemate Illustrated. And joining me at this time is Sean Michael Chick. Welcome, Sean.
Hey, hello, Darren. How you doing?
Good, thank you. Yeah, and of course, the title of your Casemate Illustrated book is
Well, the Shiloh Campaign, 1862. They battle for the Heartland.
awesome. Thank you. And so could you just start by sharing how you first became involved in this fantastic project?
Well, I've been working on maps of Shiloh, which I've restarted work on it recently, and we have the preliminary maps all done, so we're just finalizing them right now, me and Brad, and been working on that for years. And Shiloh's just God, it's such a confusing battle with the terrain and the units, the unit cohesion breaking down. So I've been working on it for years, and one day Ted Savas just calls me and says, "Hey, I want to do we're going to do this illustrated series with Casemate, and I think this would be a great way to kind of get your name out there with Shiloh before all the other books come out, and introduce a lot of my ideas about Shiloh as well. And of course, an excellent way to show off a lot of photographs too. There's a bunch of these in here, and actually, there's several of these in here that have never been published before.
Awesome. Okay, so yeah, that was going to be my next question. So what new sources, archives, or methods did you explore to bring sort of a bit of a fresh perspective to the narrative? And was there anything unexpected that you uncovered during that research to put this together?
Yeah, my one of my big ones right now is really the newspapers. And I say that because everybody uses newspaper sources, but I'm a bibliographer right now. I think the newspapers are almost 5 pages of bibliography at this point. I'm just trying to grab every single newspaper that I can to see what the immediate reaction is, because then these newspapers have their editorial reaction. And then, of course, to get all the letters that the soldiers are sending back as well. And that gives you, and of course, it's very, very fresh as well. And of course, it being right there in a newspaper, it's easier to read than when you get an archive letter sometimes. Um, Outside of that, you're just using a lot of also, I really combed through the National Tribune and grabbed a lot of articles that I have not seen used in another Shiloh book as well. In addition to that, of course, the main basic sources like, say, Buell's account of Shiloh, Grant's memoirs, Beauregard's memoirs, and whatnot.
Awesome,
Um,
thank you. Yeah, and I've got to ask, Casemate Illustrated is quite it's prestigious book title, isn't it? So, what is it like for you to have your name on the cover of one of these Casemate Illustrated books?
oh, it's great, especially since these things are so well put together. You got full color illustrations right here. We have a few of the maps that me and Brad have worked on. And I think it's just excellent to have my name on these. I mean, especially when I actually physically got the book. I'd already seen a few Casemate Illustrated for the World War II stuff they had, but really looking at this, a lot of the images really pop in here too, so they did an excellent job.
Okay, and a last question before we wrap this up here. What was your favorite part of writing and putting this project together?
Uh, I would say, honestly, it was trying to look for those obscure images for this one. And one of the big ones I mentioned is there's a Confederate brigade commander who's often called Winfield Scott Statham. I've actually found out his name was Walter Scott Statham, and I found his picture in the Dartmouth yearbook. So something like that, this officer who is essentially, we've been getting his name wrong for years now, and we don't even have like a good image of him. It was just great to get something like that in there. And also, just taking the main work I've done on Shiloh and condensing it, and also trying to make it like an exciting battle narrative as well was also very exciting too. It was also very good.
Brilliant. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you, firstly, Sean, for coming on. Thank you for telling us about your Casemate Illustrated book, the Shiloh Campaign, 1862 Battle for the Heartland. And the book is available at www.casematepublishers.com. And all that is left to say is we'll see you online and on the battlefield.